All right, so we got another person coming in on Reddit, and they're talking a little bit about their drainage progress. Some pretty interesting stuff. Some big swampy lawn. Let's have a look at what we got. I'm just going to share screen now. 1 second. Here we go. So this is Big Dumb Caveman. Big Dumb Caveman's given us a little bit of what they've been up to. We bought our first home this November, and in April realized we needed to address the property drainage. My neighbors and I sit the lowest on the street. Ooh, and the properties behind us are 3 to 4 inches higher. I ran 150 of French drains and buried the sump pump discharge at daylight into a mostly native rain garden, which has been handling the water amazingly well.
Nice.
Cut back the low-hanging branches of the evergreens in the background and significantly increased the usable space. So the neighbor and I both want the ones along his garage totally gone. Plans are to fence in the back for our dog, pour a patio against the house in the back, landscape a section of the road to continue the spillway in the front. So this is like there before.
Mm.
So
yep, saying that a fair few amount of times in Albany. Yep. Oh, that's a oh wow, that's terrible. Looks like an American home, but it looks like it's very common. Yeah, kind of experiences in our little region too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Now you got some of the work they've done.
Yep. Yep. So they've gone for that. Yeah, cool. So if you go back, George, or actually that's a good one. Go to that one.
Yep.
The next one. Yep. Next one again. No, there was one anyway. One with stones. There was ones with stones in the geofabric.
Okay, I think that might be
that one
right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a very, very good solution to the problem they've got. So they've dug the pipe in, they've put their geofabric in, and that stops when the rain comes. Obviously, some sediment's going to get through, and that stops the pipe from clogging up. And then they've put stones on top of that as another sort of filter. My only comment there would be they've obviously chosen to put the stones on top of the lawn, so the water just goes straight through and gets sucked out. But it can be done where you dig it a bit deeper, put the geofabric over it, put some stones over it, or some blue metal, and then you can put your lawn back over the top, and the same effect happens where the water just drains straight through that lawn and still gets sucked in through the pipe. But because you've got the geofabric, because you've got the stones, it doesn't clog the pipe up. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say good solution, but can be done differently if you want to keep like lawn instead of having stones in your front yard. Both look good.
Yeah.
Depends what you want.
Yeah. And anything specific that you would say to people, in the Great South, in Western Australia? What kind of stuff would you say there? Is there anything in particular you'd comment there?
No, just like I said, like the lawn, we see it all the time. Like you, in the middle of winter, you get that thick, 20 mil of essentially water just sits on the surface, so you can't use your front or backyard. And yeah, by putting those in, the subsoil drainage stuff, you can really get a lot more use out of that area that you wouldn't be able to when it's raining.
Yeah, right on. Well, thanks so much for that, Campbell. If you're watching this and you've got a question for Campbell around your backyard, landscaping, anything to do with retaining walls, anything to do with even horticulture, I think we can get someone on the line for that. Got Rod's on there. So if you got any questions, drop them in the chat and maybe we'll do it for the next video.
Nice one.
Cheers.
See ya.